Hello YouTube. Here is another run of this online flash game called Ultimate Football Manager 2013-2014. I play this game once a while and I usually pick a team and start building up, and I usually make the team very strong at the end of my run, and then I kind of it's fun. So this time I have picked Man United, as you see, and in this game, usually when some players get old, as you as you can see here, the year I am playing right now is 2025. So by that time, let's say Cristiano Ronaldo is I don't know how old, probably 39 or 40. So when players get to that old age, they are usually reborn and with like new stats. So I want to show you the players in my club first. So here's my squad. As you can see, you can sort the players based on their age or whatever. I sort based on rating right now for this video. So each player, when they reach to the level 10, you see this 10 here, it can be from 1 to 10. When they reach to 10, so they do not grow in this rating number anymore. Instead, they just grow in these stats. As you can see, stats of some of my players are 100 out of 100. All of the stats. For example, this guy, Logan Rogers, or this defender, for example, it has all 100 except for those 29s. And Ryan Giggs, some players that uh, are not playing at the time being, that when you start your game they are usually reborn, like those magical players that everybody remembers, like Ryan Giggs, Maradona, and Lampard and Puyol, all these players. As you can see, I have a couple of players with all the stats equal to 100. Chesney at this time is 35. It's funny. He used to be my main goalkeeper for a long time. And Brad Friedel, oh my god, I loved him. And like you can see, some of my forwards are so good in everything that you can actually put them in your defense. Some of my defenders are so good in their attacking attributes that you can put them in forward positions and they will do well actually. So that was my squad report. As you can see, you cannot have more than 30 players. Here's my tactic. So I have one uh, goalkeeper, two center backs, one defensive midfielder, one central midfielder, two attacking midfielders with like defensive and attacking attributes, two wing forwards who go somehow like along this arrow and they score, and two central forwards, central strikers. And you can train the players. That's how I have some of my players all the stats equal to 100, so you can kind of train them in different modes. you cannot train, so you can choose not to train them at all, or light train them, or medium train them, or heavy uh, train them. But when you're actually playing a player in the league, you cannot do heavy training on him because he can get injured, or his stamina is gonna be very low during the game and he's not gonna be that effective. So that's my club. In the manager office, you can do transfers, you can see your finance, you can go to competitions, see what you have won, when is your next Champions League match, and so on. Who has scored how many? For example, Maradona in this Premier League has scored 111 goals. Yes, that's true. I mean, like right now, the best like like striker trios like MSN or BBC, they're scoring like 100 goals or so, and they say, "Wow, they're so good." I have players who actually score more than 100. Maradona and Pele and Rogers and Williams. So in 38 games, this is the end of the seasons actually. So in 38 games, I have not drawn anything and I have not lost anything. I have scored 316 goals, and I have conceded 25 goals, goal difference, and this is the number of points. I have won the Community Shield, the FA Cup, and the Champions League. I have won everything. As you can see, all the top scorers and all the top assist leaders are mine. And some teams get relegated. So if you get relegated, you're going to end the game. I mean, like the game is gonna kick you out. This is my finances. This is how much money I have right now in my team. And I get this money like I have a player, let's say Cristiano Ronaldo. I bought it for like 70 million pounds, and I trained him very well. I used him for a couple of seasons. Then he got old. He was gonna drop in some stats. I sold him for a good price, and then bought some new players like Maradona and Pele, and I trained them very well, and they uh, they turned out to be very good players. As you can see, when it shows the estimated value is less than zero, it means well, the maximum money that you can pay on a player in this game is 250 million pounds if you have that money. For example, for this player, some players worth 100 million, like Chesney, and this is because of his age. Otherwise, if he was like 24 years old with this stat all equal to 100, he would worth 250 for a goalkeeper. And for an outfit player, he would be like 250 as well. But when you train them very well, they're like this. And sometimes you get offers from club that I want this player for $500 million, means $500 million, million pounds. And I have never sold my good players. I just gathered players, you know. And when they get old, I just sell them. So, record signing for this guy, I have paid 250 million pounds. Record sale, I have sold El Sharawi for 107 million pounds. Total money spent is this much. total money earned is this much. And yeah, this is the end of the season. So it says you're in position 1 in Premier League. So we give you this much of money. Club status is 100. You have not dropped anything. You cannot add anything. Once you get to the 100, you cannot add to your club status. This club status is good when you want to buy some uh, high rating player. If you are a lower rating team, let's say West Brom, and you want to buy some Messi, Messi is not gonna come to your team for any price. So when you have your club status to a higher number like 196, when you want to buy a player, let's say Messi, he's like $100 million, no, 100 million pounds, and you have only like 95 million pounds, Barcelona is gonna sell him to you. So yeah, that's it, I guess. And now I'm going to the next season. So that's it for now.